Help is on the way.
3, 4.
I'm a big fan of your Mrs. Doubtfire impression. Thank you. Some people in my present company are less into
If I
it.
may, I have not seen Mrs. Doubtfire since probably like 1993 is the first thing I would say. And then the second thing, and I was 4.5, I think, when it came out. The second thing I would say is that if you don't know Mrs. Doubtfire, it sounds like the kind of impression that maybe like Hank Azaria would do in a Simpsons episode.
Yeah.
As of like up to like 2013 or whatever. Valve's Mrs. Doubtfire versus NL's Denzel is kind of a mid-off for the ages.
Here we go.
Mine is literally good though.
I was helping.
Because you haven't seen the movie.
I'm helping right now.
I was drunk. You ever see? It was so crazy. By the way, I've not always exercised a lot of restraint in my life or in this job. However, I exercised so much restraint when I was mid Denzel phase, and I watched Training Day, and there's a 1-minute scene in the film where he speaks Korean. It really, while I was on the bike watching Training Day, I was like, it crossed my mind. I should learn the Korean shit that Denzel says in Training Day, and then just show up on stream. 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. Do some stuff. I thought it would have gone crazy. 감사합니다. Anja. Can I say something too?
Star Trek?
Because like my chat, when I did that Denzel impression, they said, what the hell, that Denzel's actually pretty good. And nothing changed. And I don't think they're trolling.
Well, why would they?
Well, first time.
That's a lot of damage.
That was like Frank Underwood from House of Cards. Oh no, man! Look at my necro binder. I'm getting impeached. I think I'll let Osty take the damage for me. Let me teach you a lesson. There ain't a single situation in this world where it's better for you to lose HP than the little bony hand that's next to you. Get what I'm saying?
That's pretty good.
Shit. That was not bad, right? I don't know where that came from.
Good.
I might start working that one back into the mix.
You should. I think it's Kevin Spacey suffered enough. You know, we can make content around him again.
That's it. I'm inviting him on the cruise.
Even Louis C.K. You know.
Yeah. Damn, that could be a double bill, man. For the sail away party. Nah, I've decided to prioritize like the health and safety of all attendees and not invite 2 noted sexual predators.
Yeah, but one only did it on the phone, right? So
I don't think so. I don't
no,
think
more
Louis
to
C.K.
it?
got canceled for exposing himself on the phone. People are saying I'm working overtime. I have something to say. When you're playing Slay the Spire, it's not work.
I mean, if you need to stop, that's also fine.
No. I've literally done no work today because all I've done is play Slay the Spire.
Flawless logic.
So I'm working undertime, bro.
Okay, the new bit. You're Frank Underwood, but your name is Undertime. And instead of Frank, you're Shirley. Shirley Undertime. Sure. Okay, go.
Come a little closer. They say if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. I say if you love what you do, you never day a life in your work. It kind of, I didn't really know what to do with it.
No, that was beautiful. Thank you.
Good for my voice training, though. Harlem, that is what it is. Harlem Pepper, if you don't stop naming nuts. Peanut. Yeah. I'm drunk. I think I got it, man. I said God. I said God.
I said goddamn.
I said God help me. No, that one was not it. I was drunk. I said God help me. We'll figure it out. It's gone? No. Temporarily. Now they will tell you cannot do a Denzel impression on stream. I'm here to say rules are made to be broken. You can do whatever you want on stream. If you couldn't, what would be the point of being the vice president?
Impressions are they are the foundation of this great nation.
Wait, you got it too.
Not really.
You kind of got it too, though.
Nah.
So then we could have 2 Frank Underwoods.
Well,
I need you to listen to me and to shoot the other Frank Underwood. I'm commanding you, Claire. Shoot the Frank Underwood that is not speaking right now. Claire, I fell into the cloning machine that they keep in the White House basement.
I'm the real Frank Underwood.
This is an imposter, Claire. Now, if I were to tell you there were two Frank Underwoods, many people would think that would be awesome to have two of the same spouse, but you know the truth. You must shoot the other Frank Underwood.
Claire, remember that time that we had sex with my bodyguard?
His name
Only I, the real Frank Underwood, could know that.
And only I, the really real Frank Underwood, would know that his name is Meacham. That's right. I think I fucked you. Meacham was 6 inches in you, and I was in 6 inches in Meacham.
But I, and the only real Frank Underwood would know that Meacham was a top.
He was a top. Let me ask you something. Wait, it's becoming kind of like JFK. It's kind of falling apart.
I think it's pretty good.
Okay, wait. The chili oil as Frank Underwood might be sick. Or the chili oil as Denzel. Wait a sec.
Mama Liz's chili oil.
Mama Liz's chili oil. I didn't know you like to get wet. That's not a good Denzel. I kind of thought I hit the first line though.
Who's the barbecue guy? Freddie.
Yeah.
Yes, I was going to Freddy's, but instead he's going to Mama Liz's. Mama Liz, how do you get that chili oil to be so
Mama
spicy?
Liz. I told you to stop calling me Mama Liz. I'm Frankie, the television actor with the deepest voice in TV history.
Can you imagine if his name was Frankie?
Oh, it's Freddie. That's right.
Freddie.
Now let me ask you, how many Franks are there in Washington? He would have been saying some stuff like that. Yeah.
Does anybody else call you Francis? No, it's just my wife.
Origin, thank you. That's long overdue. I don't know why. We had a lot of bots in chat today that whenever anyone said anything, they would just reply and go like, for real, that's facts. And it was kind of hard to distinguish them from like real human chatters because like that's how we all talk these days, myself included, but
Right.
myself included. I can't stop doing the impression now. Now I see what happened to Kevin. He got stuck doing the voice because the voice is too much fun. I kind of want to talk like that forever. A new stem is drilling into NL's head as we watch. Much like the aliens in the second act of Starship Troopers, who suck our brains and take our knowledge. It is irrevocably affixing itself to the substrate of my cerebral cortex. Fuck, dude, it is pretty fun. Bear, it actually owns. What if we fucking just all talk like that forever, man? I do declare, Chibley, they have allowed me access to the roof. You cannot give a man like me, with more stress than any other man in the world, unfettered access to an elevated plane like the roof of the White House. Chibley, this is a dangerous moment for me and for America. Sorry, I forgot the other part. I have to stare into the camera while I do it too.
More like Claire?
Claire into the camera. He's absolutely right.
And this, okay.
Oh, dude, if this was like 2013, a Slay the Spire Let's Play on the Machinima main channel as Frank Underwood would have gone, that could have been like huge, man. That could have been huge. Frank Underwood plays Slay the Spire 2, episode 15.
He should just start doing that for his Christmas videos.
Could be the move. Gaming channels they're on the way up. Have you seen this? Every YouTuber's like, I'm gonna come watch me on iJustine Gaming. Wait, this is good. A great man once said, everything is about sex, except sex. Sex is about coming.
No, sex is about pow.
It's about coming,
pow.
Mostly. You don't want to... Here's the thing, America. You don't want to do it too early, but you don't want to do it too late. You want to do it at exactly the right time. But I hear you saying, Frank, I don't have any control over that. That's the funny part. Nobody does. So strap on your big girl pants and Damn, I got...
Oh, this... They should rename this guy to Meacham Knight. Oh my god.
Okay. That's not funny.
It's pretty funny.
I really love the idea of a Frank Underwood gaming channel. Yeah, and he keeps pausing the game and going to like the settings menu to do the monologue. I think it's actually so funny. Maybe not the right time, but like
no.
I think it's, or maybe it's like exactly the right time because like 7 years ago people would have been like, "What the fuck are you doing? This is a really, really bad guy." But now enough time has passed that like he's obviously a bad guy, but we can laugh at him. We can now laugh at him.
Let me be clear. Frank Underwood as the character is a bad guy.
Yes.
But doing impressions of him isn't bad. Doing impressions of Kevin Spacey is probably bad.
As long as you're only doing an impression of his voice, I think it's okay. I'm getting slimed a little bit because they said, how do you know who Jonathan from Survivor is, but you don't remember who Mike White is from School of Rock? Apparently he plays Ned Sheebley.
Yes, yes. Sheebley.
So it is Ned, we've decided.
That should be... Chibley has to watch it now because that's basically him.
His name. Yeah.
Ned Chibley.
But I know Jonathan because in the finale of season 41, he was doing like that. He did like, "You want to see my monkey walk?" And then he started walking around like a gorilla. And I was like, I'm not sure how I feel about this guy. And then out of nowhere, he's like, "You want to see my monkey walk?" And he went.
The only thing I remember from Survivor is the guy that fell in the fire.
Yeah, Michael. Michael. Yes, they're saying you don't have to feel bad for him falling into the fire because it turns out he was a bad guy. I feel bad for the fire. Nah, you can't say that, Unc. You can say whatever you want, whenever you want on stream. That's why it's called your stream. The only rule of streaming, as we all know, is good vibes only. If you abide by that rule, you can break all the other rules because rules are made to be broken.
I was at an all-night diner, size of XXX, but they was talking about root beer. I'm just sitting here, breathing the thin air, taking up the oxygen. Have I told you, have I? When I have sex, I'm always thinking about the pavement so I can avoid premature ejaculation. I woke up remembering to thank him. Better things to do, so I'll start drinking. First, the chain reaction started in the parking lot. We started to bleed onto the big streets and bleed out onto the highways and off to other cities. Built a store and sell these rocks. So are you feeling real dirty living in your parking lot, waiting to bleed? You know, and that's like a 9-minute long song that just keeps going until the guitar solo hits, and the guitar solo just goes.